So our intention as a CPO, charge point operator, is very simple. Somebody who installs a charging station and maintains them is very simple. That the person or the client or a fleet that wants to charge should have no issues. Basically, they come, charge and go. So everything else we will provide. There is no capital setup. There is no investment that they will have to make. So the simple idea is we are providing a charging service where a fleet owner, an individual, anybody can come and charge. And with the most, you know, in a way that it is very simple, very easy, and very straightforward for them, and wasting lesser and lesser time on the processes that take place when a person enters the parking space to the point he or she leaves the parking space. So that is the idea. So services that we provide are basically we install charging station, we maintain charging station. That is one of the basic things. We do the electrical infrastructure. We understand what the needs of the fleet or the individual would be, and we arrange for the electrical infrastructure that is needed. Set up charging station at that location. Starting from that point, also identifying space for the fleets. We also identify space, set up charging stations, and beyond that, the application, our charge point applications will have all the basic things that it needed, to for the fleet or individual. That is basically, maps are available, and they can basically drive down to the charge point. The charging infrastructure, and beyond that, there is authentication process that we are doing. Then there is also the process where identification of what nature of the vehicle is happening, then parking space reservation, charging reservation, all these features we provide with our charging infrastructure at this point.
Yeah, I can see how that would work out very well from it, especially a fleet perspective, right? If they're trying to manage a large number of vehicles and drivers, having a smart system where authentications
Correct.
and it can really help understand or I guess manage the process better for sure.
Correct. So at this point of time, we are also concentrating on logistics, where these kind of offerings make a lot of sense to them. Things like authentication, identification, where there are issues with security of the vehicle, security from the to the driver, and those kind of issues are available. Then also driver attendance, other telematics that is needed for the logistic as well as transport fleets. We are offering those kind of services, and in a single dashboard going forward.
Fantastic. And I'm guessing this, I mean, from coming from an engineer, this would also be very helpful for, from a managing a energy storage system standpoint, right? Because a lot of times you want to make sure you have a good split between slow and fast charging. You want to understand the history of what affects the life of the pack more. Right. So even from that perspective, I think it would be really great to have some information.
Yes. So going forward, we understand we also want to make our chargers intelligent enough to communicate between themselves, and at what levels the energy should be utilized by each of them.
Fantastic.